This is the day the Lord has made. So, Ghost Cat, Ling, I just called Carter Ward at the Carter's Ranch. And, well, if you didn't see my old video, I have to convince you to go back there and look for that Dry Gulch. Dry, D-R-Y, 2 words, G-U-L-C-H. So, this is the location for Ghost Cat, and I'm Ghost Cat. I know, I'm Rex Girl, Ghost Cat, or whatever it takes, crazy Asians. A minute ago, the sun was out. Now, look at that, it's all gloomy, and I heard that it's gonna rain. 5 more inches. 5 more inches! I woke up panicking today on that is not good because we're supposed to have the peace of God. But I just, you know, as much as the miraculous things were happening, it just seemed like one thing after another with the bone, the fish bone, and the stupid truck going by. So I just go, Lord, I don't know how are we going to live through this day and age. It just seemed like, you know, this California is run down by hosers, really hosers, that are driving people out of their homes. So I kind of got a little panicking, but that spirit is a spirit of fear. So I pray with the lady that prayed with me when my tooth was hurting so bad I wanted to have it pulled. She said, give Jesus 7 days, and Jesus literally took away whatever infection and pain and you know, pussy stuff. You know what I'm talking about when you have toothache. You just want to die, like now I'm also concerned about the EMF and, you know, a lot of things with that fish bone poked in my throat. But miraculously, the Lord healed me after I struggled with that, you know, it's like a big shoe. Imagine that big dagger on the side of your throat every time you open your mouth. So the Lord is good, and that's why I want to make a, you know, just a confession. When I said I confess, my hands are healed, and I want to confess that because I've been struggling with the impingement of the nerve here in the C5, 6, 7. How do I know? I don't know. Like, I didn't make these discs in the back of my neck, but it caused the hand to impinge over a period of time. It's like the numbness, I have the tingling, and you know, all kinds of stuff that they're just evil. So when you can't grab things and it falls, like I want my hand to be like claw. Oh my God, rain is coming down. Ah! I better make this fast. So I confess in Jesus' name that my hands and the sensations and nerves transmit quickly and be healed. And somebody's like texting me. I don't get it. Michael Bernard, go away. All right, so I have to pray that I am healed. Oh, my accessories. I have to run. This is the Discover card I just called. A lot of things. You know, I don't have a particular topic. I don't run like the red elephant. I just talk about Alex Jones and conspiracy things. I mean, I believe that there's a lot of conspiracy. I can stand here and, wow, look at that rain. Ooh, it's coming down. Uh-oh, I better go. I better go fix my car because I leave the sunroof on. So, anyways, I'm really stoked. I finally got hold of Carter Ward from the Dry Gulch Ranch, and we're gonna go back and we're gonna check it out after the fire. Well, you know, my complaint was the California state that year in and year out they burned us alive so that they can claim the properties, because a lot of people, they can never move back after the fire burn, like the Paradise. I know I get so excited, and I'm not, you know, I'm not thinking I'm being sexy or whatever, but I'm being excited because people are burned out of their homes. And this will go back to Jerry Brown that stole all the money, literally, because they should go to jail. I don't know, and more than go to jail, because they stole our money, the money that they say they taxed from us to give us new dams, and especially the Oroville dams. There were over $250 million. Not one penny went to the Oroville Dam. So when you see 27 inches of rain, it's all wasted, okay? So you know, it goes to the gutter and it goes to the ocean or flood the road. So they always lie, they add taxes. I know it's very unpleasant to talk about, and you already know a lot about this if you live in California and you heard about California, and we're not gonna take it. We are gonna break free from the grip, the claw of these communists, socialists. They're giving away to globalist agenda invaders. That's why globalist, sounds good. Open border. Oh yeah, people just walk around. Yeah. How would you like them walk around and freaking defecate in your yards, right? And take all your food, your money, and leave you destitute. So go back to Carter Ward's and the Malibu Ranch. So I take that. I just, I gotta, make sure there's no rain or mildew or something bird shit fall on my hair. I know I want to crop it better because now the wind blow. Anyways, so we're going back next week. That's the bottom line. Let's see what happens. Because the fire, the Malibu fire, as you know, if you're really aware of what's going on in California, they burned the paradise. As you know, that they burn people alive. Because what happens is it's not the so-called the brush clearance. The environmentalists have pushed so much of California. It was the secret agenda 21 that's utilized by UN and orchestrated and demonstrated by the politicians in California to intentionally in cahoots with the big development so that they can cage us. So when those places are burned, they're not by accident. As I've told you, that people who live here their whole life, this lifeguard that I know, he said it wasn't like that in the old days. Like, remember Governor Wilson? I mean, good old days, you can still be a middle class family and make a happy living in California, but not anymore. The fact that it was not burned like this every year. And now they want you to accept it because they come in the guise of climate change. Therefore, they have to drive you out of your homes. So every time they burn this place, I mean, not people just burned to death. They're burned out of their homes. And then it rained. I mean, hey, think about it. They will not allow you to go back and rebuild, even though you own the land. So what occurs is they change the code because under this new fake Green Deal, there's not green, it's green to their pocketbooks. The developer makes a lot of money. So what they do is they go, all right, well, let me tell you something. It's not going to be possible to rebuild because they're going to make whatever that you had, the plans that you have, impossible. No fireplace. Everything is receding. It's going to be receded so much, to allow a solar. So it's going to be so expensive. Your house has to meet all these new restrictions. Seriously, they make it impossible. If you ever deal with these so-called the permit people, then you'll know. I mean, I knew this guy who bought up homes and he thought he can just renovate them. He go, oh my God. The guy was a millionaire, a sheriff. Actually, they said to deal with this OSHA, to deal with, they have to go to every bureaucracy because these bureaucrats, the inspectors that will not allow the house they rebuild to be how do I say it? They will not permit them, and then nobody can live in there. So basically, they wasted their money. They have to just sell it. So what happens with these places that are being burned? They just force you to sell it, and then develop it into these big bird cages, so they can put all the illegals there. So they systematically get rid of all the people that are conservatives. Like in Orange County, they rig the votes. They harvest the votes, which are illegal in other states, but in California it is legal to harvest votes. And this way that they get rid of all the Republicans. I mean, I'm not saying Republicans or Democrats or anybody who is good. It's lesser of the evil. Basically, it's not about a party affiliation. It's about the heart. So Jesus knows when the government lies to you, the government wants to be in control of everything, your health care, redistribute wealth. Everybody pays their fair share, and you would not know it's you. You have to give away 90% of your income because the government knows how to spend your money, and they're more generous with your money than you know how to spend your money. And that's what this lure about, oh, free this. It's not free. It's they take it and they distribute, so you suck up to them as they wish. Otherwise, this is how communists got their control. How do you think that Mao got hold of get the whole China in his evil hands? He's shrewd. He go in there with the same thing with people. You're in poverty. Well, let us take care of you. The government is gonna be your parents, your nanny. So now they control everything. They control your children, and people are sent to death camps. 85 million dead. Oh, all right, and tortured. But all right, change the subject. What I want to say is, I really want to just tell you that I'm going to go film it. I mean, I got goosebumps when I got hold of Carter Ward. I don't know if you saw him last time. Maybe you didn't. So we were wandering around this dry Gulch ranch as the location for the ghost cat. As you know, that's a Malibu ranch. It has the Cowboy Saloon. So we're gonna make this movie. You watch. I mean, I'm documenting this. So we have some funds. We need more money, and we need a distribution for the ghost cat. And we're gonna get Jan Michael Vincent to play a part. And I think that he would be good to either play Christopher Castle or play Willie. Willie, the crazy little local barn feed shop owner who believes and swear that he saw zombies and nobody else does. I mean, you know, zombies were just like a rumor in this little town. So I don't want to give away too much, but that's our location that when we shot it last year before the fire burned. I think we went there last April. It was lush. We have a location picked out for the cabin and the shooting corral. You know, it's like an old Western type of cabin that Carter Ward has. And as I was telling you the story, Carter Ward is divorcing, sadly, his wife, like 40 years marriage. They used to have a nudist camp there. If you didn't know, Dry Gulch, look it up. I want you to help me buy it. It was listed for $6 million, so now he's probably willing to let it go cheaper because he's not going to rebuild after the fire. But he just told me on the phone, this is what the power of Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jesus. He said, oh, well, we escaped a lot. Because Mike Williams is right next door. If you want to know gossip, I'll tell you more gossip. Mike Williams is my music composer, a little bit of hippie friend. So he stumbled onto these acres of property, I think 3 acres or whatever. Back in maybe 70s or 80s, he said that he just want to get away from the city because he wants to play music. He don't want people to call the police on him. So guess what? He spent, I think his property, he said, it was only $55,000 up Malibu Canyon. If you go up there, yellow brick road. So Mike is gonna make a lot of music and for us, for the Ghost Cat. I already auditioned some of his music, is great, and he's making another rendition of I Am So Into You, if you know that one, for the Cowboy Saloon, for, you know, the first fight scene between the Ghost Cat and the Rondo, the monster who got reanimated, but Ghost Cat killed him and tore him up, mauled him. So all that is taking place in this ranch, supposedly Carter Ward's ranch. And anyways, the cabins are there, fireplace. He had a lot of those, what do you call, trophies, like bears. I think his wife took them. His wife, Maureen, said that, oh, I was going to leave them, but she didn't. But I'm not gonna complain because the cabins are there, supposedly. He said the only thing got burned out was the man cave. I go, oh, I thought it was the junior cabin because we were gonna make John's cabin the junior cabin. Anyways, there were two big, one big cabin, and then there's one junior cabin that has really a lot of rustic feels to it, like the old iron stove. You'll see it. Hopefully it's still there. Man cave got burned, but I go, which one? He said the 10 by 10. So I think the man cave is outside of the saloon. But we're gonna go see it next week. I just want to give you an update. And still, my link is down there. We still need another $900,000 to make the movie. Not the poster. Poster, we're gonna spend $5. Hopefully, Samson, where's my poster? I want my poster. He just have not color it, and he said that he was busy doing other commissioned work, but because he's so talented, I'm willing to wait, but not much longer. So Samson, if you're listening, I don't know if you are or not, but he's all the way in Brighton, the Great Britain. Please, I need the poster for Ghost Cat now. And then I need you guys to click on donate Ceiling, that PayPal/Ceiling. You can use your credit card, so any amount is welcomed. Oh, all right, that's my thing for the day.